Afternoon, everybody. Okay, so I think everyone realises we had a National Cabinet meeting this morning that was chaired by the Prime Minister, and some immediate things that we can all do as Queenslanders to protect one another. The first thing is, please, you are strongly encouraged to wear your masks indoors. I'll be wearing my mask indoors, and I'm encouraging people to do that as well. We are seeing the escalation of people going into our hospitals. Today, tragically, in Queensland, we have 22 deaths, and we expect this wave to go on until even the end of August. So the one thing we can do in winter to protect ourselves and others and those close to us is to wear a mask indoors. So I'm strongly encouraging Queenslanders, and the Prime Minister's doing the same right across the nation. So it was a very important meeting that we got the update from Professor Kelly. Secondly, I strongly endorse the Prime Minister's announcement about the joint pandemic leave. This is really important. Everybody, I think, would know someone who has COVID. I know people in my workplace have got COVID. My sister's had COVID. My brother-in-law just recently has COVID. So we know that this is having an impact on our workforce as well. In terms of if you are in the vulnerable category, you should think about whether or not you go into your workplace, but we are being advised by wearing a mask it is safe to go into work. So look, happy to take some quick questions. I'm here today at Creative Generation showcasing the amazing talent of our schools. I've asked my Director General to have masks available as well, to offer people the opportunity to wear masks indoors, as this announcement has just been made.
Why did the Prime Minister bring forward the meeting from Monday to Saturday morning?
Oh look, I think that the Prime Minister saw the urgency to get everyone together, and he made really quick decisions, and I thank him for that. I support him in everything that he has said, and the best thing we can do to stop the increase we have today, over 980 people currently in our hospitals. So that's only 1,000 people in our hospitals. We need to slow this wave down. The best way to slow this wave down is to wear a mask.
He didn't have to be dragged on the pandemic leave, though. He wasn't going to commit to that.
Oh, I don't think so. I think, look, the Prime Minister is he's a very acutely, he's a great listener. He understands the issues out there. And my understanding is he had a meeting as soon as he got back into Australia with Professor Kelly and got the most up-to-date information. Yeah. At the moment, we've got some initial estimates around $12 million. The other thing we'll be doing too is making sure we've got extra RAT tests going out to schools, making them more available to people as well. I'm strongly encouraging, when school goes back on Monday as well, for children to be wearing masks in schools as well as teachers, except where you, of course, can socially distance.
Premier, can you actually rule out again that we won't be returning to any mask mandates or mask laws?
I think Australians are really good now at understanding when and where we need to wear masks. And can I say, Queenslanders have always stepped up. I have been seeing, when I asked seniors to start thinking about wearing masks, I saw a lot of seniors wearing masks out and about. Now I'm asking all Queenslanders. This is to help our hospitals, our doctors, our nurses. It's to help our workforce. It's to prevent our elderly ending up. Now, I must also say, get your booster. Get that booster, because that is going to help prevent serious disease.
Do you think the exhibition will go ahead in its current form?
I think that we'll sit down and talk. Of course, the Chief Health Officer will talk to the exhibition, but I can't see why it can't go ahead if people follow the same thing about wearing masks indoors.
Is how concerned you about the rise in cases, especially in aged care?
Well, we are, of course, concerned about aged care as well, and the federal government, the federal minister, announced some steps that they were undertaking last week. So, of course, we're monitoring that as well.
Was there anything else you were feeling for at this National Cabinet meeting?
I think that the Prime Minister chaired an excellent meeting. Everybody was on the same page, but it's very clear that the best thing that we can do, and it's not a huge inconvenience to us, is to wear these masks, and go and get your booster. I got my booster last week. Doesn't take much time, and you know it can help prevent serious illness.
So you're fairly confident that ECHA's not going to be comfortable?
We'll be talking to them. We'll be watching the figures and everything, but you know, we're now saying it's personal responsibility, but I am urging Queenslanders, let's all do the right thing and let's wear our mask while we're indoors.
Premier, what did you think when you read this story about all the text messages internally within your department about the handling of the storm? Is it a bit embarrassing?
Oh, look, I've apologised for that, and the other thing is we put in place now strict protocols in relation to how those messages, social messages, go out. Social media is a very good form of communicating, but we've got to make sure that we get it right. Yep.
Premier, with this winter wave, COVID and
Yes.
flu, is there any consideration about extending the pre-flu jabs?
No, not at the moment. So I think we've given people ample opportunity for that. But I'm really encouraging people to go and get your booster. Okay, get your booster, wear your mask, and if you're in that vulnerable category, think about your movements, especially over this winter season.
So you stopped short before the call of saying that there will be a mask mandate. So is the onus just on Queenslanders?
That's right. The Queenslanders will step up. I know they will. And I'm encouraging everyone to wear a mask. Now, if you could excuse me, I'll have to go and see this performance. I've got my nieces here today with me. Okay, thank you. Thanks.